1049, Albany's new alternative. We got a special guest in the studio here, Jagwar Twin. Welcome to Albany.
Greetings. It's good to be here.
So I've been stalking your TikTok a little bit, and I saw that you posted up, I think it was either last night or this morning, that you just got into Albany.
Yep.
You ordered yourself a pizza.
Got myself a pizza. It was honestly though.
Where'd you get it from? Do you even know?
No, I don't know, but it was one of the worst pizzas I've ever had in my life. Top 3 worst.
Really?
Yeah, not a good intro to pizza, but Albany slaps so far.
All right, I like that.
Yeah, Albany's cool.
All right. What kind of pizza did you get? Was it like pepperoni,
cheese? It was like a bunch of stuff, like veggies and...
Just a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
All right, I like that. I like that.
But it was cold, and the cheese was like weird and whatever. I'm not going to go off on this cheese.
All right, well, we'll figure out a better pizza place for you a little later on then, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so I got a couple of rapid-fire questions for you.
All right, let's go.
I just want to know exactly what you're thinking right off the bat, okay? So if you're going to a buffet, what are you filling your plate up with?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
I guess.
You got to be healthy.
That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Even if you don't believe it or not, that's what first thing came to mind.
That's the game.
All right, if you had to pick one for us to do right after we get done here today, would you rather go go-karting, to a batting cage, or mini golfing?
Go-kart.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Are they fast?
Medium speed.
Okay, well, we can do that.
Okay. As long as you're beating and banging, you're having a good time.
Beating and banging.
I'm a big racing fan. Would you rather fight Mike Tyson or a small gorilla?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Is that an easy choice?
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to hit an animal.
That's true.
Like, Mike Tyson's fully capable of whipping my ass.
He knows what he's doing.
A gorilla, I might beat it up.
Yeah, it might be a little cruel.
And I don't want to hit an animal.
What are your feelings on pumpkin spice?
Love it.
Love it?
Yeah.
You ready for
be
the
hating
season?
on pumpkin spice.
Is there anything that you've had pumpkin spice where you're kind of disappointed that you thought maybe they went a little too far?
I mean, to be fair, I don't eat that much pumpkin spice or drink much, but like when I do, I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah, you're feeling it's a whole
when
fall
I'm with
season.
my mom, we want to go to like Starbucks and smell potpourri.
Yeah. And finally, leave the Albany pizza aside. If you could never eat one of these again, would you rather ditch pizza, fried cheese curds, or ice cream?
That's so hard. Fried cheese curds.
Fried cheese curds. Wow. That's the one I'd save, honestly.
Really?
I'm obsessed. If you have them the right way and you have the Melba sauce, which is like this cranberry sauce you dip it in, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's a hard decision.
But then pizza and ice cream.
Pizza's like you need it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an essential.
Yeah.
And
It's like
it
a
can
weekly
go so
thing you
many
have.
ways. Yeah.
The other ones are just treats.
Other ones are just treats.
Yeah. All right. So, again, like I said, I've been stalking your TikTok a little bit. I saw one of your most recent ones. You were talking about how, Happy Face was almost kind of like a redemption from back in 2020. You know, how you would put up on your TikTok how, you'd left the label. How were you feeling in that moment? I mean, was it a sense of, like, disappointment? Or was it like, you know what? I got something to prove here. It was like extra motivation for you.
I mean, honestly, at the time, I was pretty frustrated.
Yeah, because that's a human feeling, you know?
Yeah, I was like... I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I felt like I was stuck in this place. But there was a sense, like, honestly, like, deep down that it was going to be okay and that this was all happening for a reason and it would work out. But then the human element comes in and you're like, but I don't see anything and I'm here, I'm getting dropped and it's COVID. But it was pretty cool to see it, like, starting to react.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I'm not crazy.
And I love you shared it, too, because it's a very human thing. You know, how many people think they're in, like, oh, I got this great opportunity right now, and then they have to take just a step back, and then what's coming in their future, you know? I think it's inspirational for anybody who's going through a tough time to realize, like, wow, it's so much brighter on the other end, and you have such a huge future.
Yes.
And just the amount of streams you have so far on Happy Face, what is it? I think you put up like 100 million or something up there?
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible.
It's wild. And it's like getting dropped from a major label was one of the best things that ever happened to me in retrospect. And so, yeah, I do believe that, like, the universe is happening for us.
And it's like a blessing in disguise.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Happy Face, how did things work out getting Josh Dunn of 21 Pilots on there? Because I'm a huge 21 Pilots fan. Like, how did that work out, and how is he, working with him?
I mean, Josh is one of my best friends, and we've known each other for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, I just said, hey, do you want to play drums on a song? And he said, yeah. And then we did it. he played trumpet, too.
How did you two meet?
We met through his wife, Debbie, who I've also been friends with for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was an actress, right?
Yeah, she's an actor.
Yeah, because I remember she was on some of the Disney Channel stuff back in the day and everything, and it never clicked with me until a few months ago that that's the same Debbie Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just blew my mind. I'm like, what a small world. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so and finally, I want to talk a little bit about the NFTs because I don't know a whole lot about NFTs, but I am fascinated with it, and I love the website, everything you got set up with it, with the holo mirrors. Am I mispronouncing this? Your AI version of yourself, her name is it Saravi?
You got it.
All right.
Yes.
It took me 20 minutes Googling, like, how do I say this? Because it was like the coolest thing. I'm like, I want to know how to say this.
Saravi.
Yep. I love it. And I love the voice to text you have with the TikToks and everything with her. Oh, it's so cool.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about how the whole NFT thing came together and what the whole plan is about putting yourself out there into the universe and the metaverse.
Yeah, I mean, it started like very soon after we got dropped from the major label, and we were as a team kind of joking, like, if my life was a movie, it would be 33-year-old failed musician uploads his consciousness to an AI, becomes the biggest artist in the world, but he's no longer in control. And we're like, oh, that'd be a crazy movie. And then someone on the dev team was like, what if we actually could do this and make it happen? And so that sent us down this rabbit hole of figuring out Web3 and NFTs and building this whole metaverse and this AI that fans can interact with and discover these rooms and portals and really tell a story in a way that I don't know if it's ever been done, but it immerses fans in this experience.
Yeah, and I saw you posted about that. So how can fans discover this thing? Is it just a matter of going out of the website or finding things that you're posting up on socials where they're able to discover these things?
It's all over. I could drop a clue in this interview, and people could hear it and go, oh, they could type into the AI Saravi, and it could unlock a room. It could be an old tweet. It could be something. There's all these codes in the last 6 NFT drops that we did where if someone unlocks something, it unlocks something else, and it's everywhere.
That is so cool.
It's everywhere, yeah.
I love that so much. Well, thank you so much for stopping by here. Again, Jagwar Twin hanging out here in the Alt 1049 studio. And again, appreciate you coming by Albany. Again, we'll get you set up with a better pizza place by the end of the interview here. And appreciate you taking your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.